What's going on, everyone? Alex De Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you're well.
Hi!
Hello.
Lucy here. The
We're
wife.
live. The wife, the partner in crime.
Yeah.
My right-hand woman, the one who knows. She does.
That's it, knows everything.
She does. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Let's just get cracking. Look, I'm just having a nice little walk, social distancing. Oh yeah. Yes, you know, I do follow some of the rules. I wanted to talk to you guys, self-care episode. Today I want to talk to you guys about your support systems. What kind of support system do you have in place? And we're talking family, friends, social media. There are various different things that we can use as support systems. Now, support systems can be positive or negative. And support systems is so important to you, to me as an individual, if you want to continue to grow, to develop every single day. Why? Because I've mentioned this before, that the people you surround yourself with, you become. And the reason being is we vibrate energy. There is energy around us, and you can hear the noises and everything around us, is a source of energy, even if we can't see it. And that includes the people that we're with. That includes, the energy that's around us. That includes the messaging, the education. Everything that's around us is important, and that will either help us to grow or it will diminish us. So having a strong support system is fundamental for our self-care. So I've mentioned this before, and I say it very openly when I talk about it in videos, is, I surround myself with positive people, and that's my personal choice. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for people complaining or talking behind other people's backs, kind of getting into gossips. That's just not my thing. I've been involved in it before. I've even done it myself. And I've realized and started to be mindful around what that did to me and how it made me feel. And I started to then take note and started to realize that the people that are around me, either they support me or they don't, but they're going to support you one way or another, either in a positive way or negative. And it's really, really important that our support systems are there to help us, to drive us, to keep pushing us forward. So make sure that your friends, your family, the people that are around you, social media, what you read on the news every single day, the things that you're reading and sharing, how you're speaking, every single thing has a ripple effect. Every single thing that we do, and it is crucial. And I keep using the word, it's a must, it's crucial, it's so important, and it really, really is, to have unconditional love, positivity, things that are going to make you vibrant, things that are going to make you happy and make you smile every single day. The reason being is we are going through, a lot of uncertainty at the moment. That's fact, that's just the way things are. And whether we believe there's a virus or whether we don't, whether it's conspiracy or whether it's not, whether it's, it doesn't matter. The reason I do these videos is not for that. The reason I do these videos is to show you that it doesn't actually matter what goes on externally. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter whether there is 100 people around me. It doesn't matter whether, people are choosing not to do social distancing. Fact of the matter is this: their support system is there to support them. What are you doing for your support system? And are you surrounding yourself with positivity? Are you surrounding yourself with your family, your loved ones, doing the right things? I've just finished working out, and there was a few of us in a class, and it was brilliant because we were all in pain, a lot of pain together, but we went through it together. And that's my support system when it comes down to my training. That's the people I want to surround myself with. People that don't give up, people that train hard, people that are willing to go the extra mile, because it helps me, it pushes me in that department, and that's what I need. So that's my support system when it comes down to fitness, when it comes down to my, to my spiritual health. I meditate, I do my prayers, I do affirmations, I do, You know, I do gratitude. I practice these things every single day. Why? Because that supports me in that area of my life. You know, when it comes down to love, I have my beautiful kids, I have my parents, I have friends, I have my wife. You know, I have people around me that are genuine. And if you're not, then you're never going to be in my life. That's just facts. And that's the hardest thing to do, is for somebody to make that decision for themselves to say, do you know what, my support system isn't supporting me the way that I need to. And that sounds very selfish. But the thing is who are you here to please? Are you here to please others, or are you here to please yourself? Because in life, and I've mentioned this before, unless you're talking about your partner or you're talking about your children, you know, people that you need to care for, you have to look after number one every time, every single day. When you get up in the morning to the time you go to sleep, you have to focus on you. So making sure that you have the right support systems in place, the right people, the right friends, the right family, that you're absorbing the right energy, that you're absorbing the right information, that you're absorbing, you know, the right, you know, things that are going to feed your soul, that they're going to feed your mind, they're going to feed, you know, they're going to, you know, nourish your mind, your body, your spirit. These things are really, really important. And why they're important, not just for now with what's going on right now, but moving forward every single day in life. Listen, I wake up every day like there is nothing going on, because as soon as I start to attach to the fact that, oh, something's wrong, oh, you know, something's really different, and things are, don't get me wrong, I'm not kind of, you know, I'm not delusional with the fact that there are things going on. But what I'm not allowing myself to do is to kind of get caught up in this whole, you know, the whole negativity and everything else. I always keep an open mind, and, you know, and I steer away from judgment, because we have free will. We can do whatever we like. We can say whatever we like. And I know that things are changing, and we've heard so many times where people are being pulled off social media and videos are being deleted. And this is where I think we need to be more mindful, and not so much about what's going on externally, because that's down to the companies that are having to deal with this. It's down to the businesses, down to the individuals, the people that are doing those videos. That's something that they need to deal with. And of course, we can always support, but the fact is, when you get off your phone and you go and you turn your TV off, you're always going to be left with one person, and that's you. So when I do these self-care videos, is to always remind you that this is about you. It's not about me. It's not about your kids. It's not about your family. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. And the key thing, now listen very carefully, because I've had people say, yeah, but you have to think about your family. Of course you do. That's natural. We all do. But you are never going to be the best version of yourself. You're never going to give them everything that you can unless you change, unless you become that person, unless you do the right things, unless you put the right steps in place in order for you to become that person. So, and of course, you're going to need the right support systems in place. So that's why I wanted to do that video. Be very mindful around the things that you're doing. Be very mindful around the people that you're surrounding yourself with. If you're talking crap and if you're being negative, and I've heard a ton of people, you know, on social media, I keep seeing it now. You know, there was, I think the other day, there were people in Hyde Park, and I actually watched the video, and I thought, do you know what can I do about it? You know, because the thing is, even the messaging in that, people want to be free. Well, I'm free. Look, I'm walking around this beautiful park, the sun's out, my wife and daughter are over, you know, playing and running around together. I'm here communicating with you live. So no one's stopping me from doing anything. I'm just keeping myself to myself. You know, and we are allowed to do that. You know, we have that freedom of choice and that freedom of expression. And there is no documents, there are no papers that can ever take that away from us. And I always say that we have to support each other in a positive way. And remember, a lot of people are going to be in pain. There is going to be a lot of people who are going to be hurt and angry and resentful about some of the things that are going on. And whether it's right or wrong, one of the things to always remember, anger attracts anger, resentment attracts resentment, fear attracts more fear. And the only thing I will comment about what happened yesterday, it's not about the social distancing or the police or whatever's happening, because everyone has their part. it's the fact that we're still buying into that negativity. No one's going in there and talking about love and connection and being, you know, and being positive and saying, actually, we need to unite together and talking calmly and peacefully. Not once did I hear any of that. It's always people angry and people shouting and screaming at each other. No one's ever going to be hurt when you're shouting and screaming over each other. Conversations happen when you're calm, and understanding happens when people are calm, and we can see each other's point of view. And that's the most beautiful thing about life, is that we can share these things openly. But how? By having the right support systems around us, by making sure that, you know, people are there to check us when we need to be checked, to be told that, you know, Lucy does that with me all the time, and I love her for that, you know, and I do it to my kids do it with me. We try to have, you know, very open communication, and then I have friends who will do the same as well, hopefully. So look, make sure that spend a little bit of time with yourself, you know, and be honest with yourself. I am all the time, and sometimes I think, okay, what can I do differently? You know, how can I put a message out that's differently, where I'm not coming across maybe angry? And I know some of my videos probably have, and I know that, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just being honest, and I'm trying to be truthful. But I realized that I have to put the message across in the right way if I want the right people to listen. So have an amazing Sunday. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. You guys are amazing. Thank you as always for your comments, for sharing, for watching, just for being part of this journey. And, you know, I watched a video yesterday, which I shared, you know, which was with, you know, Brian Rose and David Icke. And it was really interesting. I watched the whole 3 hours. I took a bit of a break, but I watched the whole thing yesterday. And it was really interesting, you know, David Icke talking about 30 years that he's been trying to put out, you know, his message. And he's been ridiculed, he's been called names, but the guy just kept going. But one of the things that he said, which I really loved, was everything that he does comes from the heart. And he keeps saying to himself, am I doing the right thing? And sometimes people may not agree with it for their own personal reasons, but that's the question. Am I doing the right thing? And does it come from absolute unconditional love? And everything that I try to do every single day, I don't get it right every time, but I try to do it from that. So listen, I'll speak to you again very soon. Take care.